Coming off of a conference game from Warner, we knew Sunday Virgin Islands was going to play their first game against St. Thomas. And we're going to have back-to-back games, but we didn't have any scout. We didn't have any information. So we knew this was a test on how well our guys could execute our defensive principles. And obviously they did an outstanding job. So really, really happy for the outcome, but also the performance. And just that, we call it energy, just that bench energy, guys jumping up and down, perfect time going into Thanksgiving to come off, 3 wins in 4 days. So I'm very happy for the guys, and yeah, I'm excited, to go on this New Orleans trip. One of the photographers kept asking me, hey, you all right? You all right? And we always talk about it, amongst some other friends, coaches' anxiety and stuff. And apparently I was just pacing around and worried about the game and hoping we'll do this and execute this. And did I prepare them enough? Bruton Parker, you won't look at this stat sheet and be able to tell, but they're a good team. And I think this is one of the better teams that I've seen of Bruton Parker. And we completely demolished everything that they wanted to do out there. And it came from the defensive end. But we started knocking down shots and getting to where we wanted to get, and the dunk started coming, the threes started flying. I didn't know what team that was at first. So I'm sitting over there, and you, as a coach, you keep your composure, but you want to smile and stuff. And I'm like, no, it's just the first half. Relax. And what do I tell them? Here's the challenge for myself. What do I tell them at halftime that we need to work on? So we went in halftime and, just talked about, hey, can we do this? Let's challenge ourselves. Can we do this the second half? But, the guys, we have a lot of maturity and great leadership. And so it wasn't hard to get them refocused to come back out. And I think what we did tonight, we can see some more of. But I also reminded them at the end of the game, that star that they put on the schedule, that star name, it just got bigger. So now we do have a challenge. And, I think these guys will step up to the plate and play even harder. I have a really good problem. And that's how I'm going to get all those guys who are capable of getting on the court. And that was our situation last year. And so I told my coaches, I pulled them to the side, and I mentioned this a couple of times when it comes to recruiting. And our focus was defense, and we wanted to get depth. And the defense is showing right now. But tonight, you're able to see how deep we were going. We were putting in the back of our bench. They looked like a starting 5 for some teams. And guys are starting to figure out when they're going to play, and they understand the guys who are in front of them. But if we could win games like this, that you go down the line and you see 20, 20, 20, some teams or so, if we're able to play that well, then everybody will be happy. And so I'm excited about this squad. When guys get in foul trouble, we got a guy who could come in and step it up and kind of replace some of the things that he was able to do. Well, you look at Chris Ross' numbers in the last 2 years, and it doesn't look like he's a shooter. And, going into the season, we had a lot of meetings and talked about, what true shooters, their mentality or so. And I say there's a reason you see a shooter go 1 of 7 on a bad night. It's because he always thinks his next shot is going in. And Chris Ross, what we had in the past is after the first missed and definitely the second, the third one, he's hoping and hoping and hoping and stuff. And I said, hey, I need you to have confidence in yourself. You got a problem when I lose confidence in you. And we're not nowhere near that. And now we're seeing Chris Roth, like, oh, my goodness, man. And he has the trust in all the guys. And it's, he's on the court, his plus minus, you see it. It's like, oh, Coach Chief needs to put him on the court a little bit more. So I know that challenge is there. But once again, I have good problems with this team. At this level, you win with good guards. You go deep in the postseason when you have good guards and a forward. Well, we have a couple, maybe a few. We play 4 forwards, and they all have been dominant out there on the court. And Jackson was one of the last ones to come along. And same thing, it was just confidence with him because he has the ability. The kid jumps with his head at the rim. He's long. He's tough. So just helping him with some skill set stuff. And obviously, I told him, hey, play under the hoop, go get every rebound, put every put back in, and that was fun for him. So I think moving forward, maybe this is the confidence he needed to get on the court a little bit more.
They're a scrappy team, so it was good for us to get that W. We're always trying to find ourselves throughout the year. We're always trying to play our best ball at the end of the year. With this team, we're growing each and every day, not only as a team, but as a brotherhood and as a family and as a tribe collectively. And, I'm just excited to keep playing our best ball and can't wait to see what comes around in March.
Tonight was a cohesive effort from the skill work, the preparation, and even us just sitting and going over scout, and it just was a team effort. To turn around after one day, come back, play another game, bodies are tired, but it didn't stop our energy and our effort.
Yeah, as a shooter, once you see the first couple ones go down, the basket starts to get wider and wider. You start to hunt your shot a little bit more. Just staying confident within myself. Definitely struggled the past 2 years with confidence in myself in general. So, staying consistent in the gym, having my coaches believe in me, give me the confidence to be able to shoot and whatnot. Just keeps me going and keeps me confident to go out there and play my best to my abilities every night.
I'm blessed to be in this position and blessed to be able to go out there and get a double-double. A lot of people wish that they could be in my position, and if they knew my story, I might have a different perspective, but I'm very blessed to go out there and have a double-double.
I'm just going home on Thanksgiving Day. Got other stuff to do around here, take care of around here, but going home Thanksgiving Day, just can't wait to see the whole family, see my nieces, see my nephews, and, eat a lot of food, that's for sure, but also stay in shape and stay in the gym at the same time.
My mom drove down from Texas, so I'm going to spend the holidays with her and just get to catch up for lost time.
I'm thankful for just life itself. Life's a beautiful thing, always growing, always maturing. Every day is a new day, every day is a new opportunity. Thankful for my family, my friends, stay behind me through a lot, believed in me through a lot, and definitely thankful for the coaches in this organization for taking a chance on me 3 years ago and bringing me in off a redshirt year. Definitely goes a long way. Thankful for a lot, for sure.
First off, thankful for God, this opportunity, and even just being on this team. The people on this team are amazing at what they do, and they work pretty hard at what they do. But thankful for family, coaches that believe in you, and a school that supports you in every aspect.
I sat these guys down at the end of the game, and I kind of told them my story. And one of the things about me getting this job here, my alma mater, I went after that job, and unfortunately, I did not get it. And I told them that I didn't realize that was the blessing of me not getting that job. The blessing was for me to be at Keiser University. I'm so grateful to be the head coach of this program, to be the coach of those young men, to have my support base, my family, seeing them up in the stands every day, the text message I get from family and friends, the support from even around the school. I had Dr. Vonk send me an email last night, Chris in my office talking about the game all the time, and Coach Sully sends me an email. I don't know when that man sleeps, but I get him about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and I love him. And it gets I wake up and I see it. It starts my day off. So I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to make the best of it.